Well, happy Halloween, everybody! Yeah, this is the greatest time. You know what? It's so unfair that Halloween is just one day. I love to dress up. Really? Yeah. What are you going to be dressing up? As a pretty sad and depressed college student. It's just like, why? I mean, my professor is going to give classes that day. Can you believe that? Oh man, I feel you. You don't feel me. You don't care. Let's talk about this anime slash manga slash. No, say your thing. Say how you say. Oh, which one is better? Yeah. Which one is better, the anime, the manga, or the live action? I really like the way we are doing this lately. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Now, you already covered this in your podcast, which we're planning to leave a link for you can listen. Oh, please don't. That bad. It was, I believe it was my fourth or fifth episode, so I wasn't that experienced like now. I see. Well, I really want to thank you for telling me about this anime because I really enjoyed it. Like always, we did a little experiment. Yes, tell me about it. Well, this is the third time I see the anime. Doki, he read the manga first, right? Then I watched the anime and then the live action. Yes, okay. Then Celine, who sadly is not here today, she watched the live action first, read the manga, and finally the anime. Wow, you? I watched the anime. This is my third time, like I said. Read the manga, and finally the live action film. And at the end, we will tell you which one is better, but just look at these numbers. Listen to these numbers, guys. Okay. So the live action is divided, okay? On Asian Wiki has a 96. What? Yeah, but EMBD has a 5.5. Oh, wow.
Quite divided.
Yes. Now, the anime has a 7.5 on my anime list. Really? Yeah. Then the manga has a 7.6. What? To me, it was very. I was expecting minimum an 8, to be honest. Correct. Yeah, so do I. But I guess people don't vote the way they used to. I like that. So, going back to this, it's one of your favorites, and you don't like horror. No. This guy is very scared. He's scared of a salamander walking in front of him. So, tell me about another. What is going on in another? For those ones that don't know what it's about. Well, there is a curse in another, especially in this classroom. In fact, it's in the classroom, and it revolves about this student that died in 1972, and ever since until 1988, when the anime is taking history is taking. Yeah, the story begins. Somebody is going to die each month, right? Yeah. Now, the students are taking countermeasures, either ignoring someone to pretend that, oh, this guy is dead or this girl is dead, and that way death is not going to come and take away our life. Yeah, because this is like final destination. Correct, yeah. But here's the thing. Somebody in the classroom, or, don't give away. Okay, sorry. It's my show now. Somebody is dead, but nobody, not even that person, know that is dead, and that person is going to open up the curse again, and somebody's going to die. Yes or no? Correct. So the student decided, oh, let's treat one of them, some random person, as dead. We're going to ignore this student, and that student's going to be the extra, and that way it's going to take away the curse, but eventually it's not going to happen in the story. Correct. And the students now have to deal with death. Did I sound right? Something like it. I really enjoyed that the characters, our main characters, they have the opportunity of something that other students from previous years don't have. And our main character, the female named May, she can see who is the dead person.
Right, because she has this fake eye.
She doesn't have an eye, correct. And then the eye that she has given the power to see death. Something like that. Okay. So that way they have the advantage of this time knowing who is that extra person. And not until they found this cassette. We're going to talk about that later. But the cassette, there is a recording of a student telling them what to do once they find out who is that dead person. Which, by the way, I need to say this again. They don't know who is the dead person. And the dead person doesn't know that he's dead. But everybody sees the person alive. Right?
Correct. Yeah.
Now, we already established this. tell me. Let's begin with the anime because you have seen it 3 times. Yes, and I really like the sound effect, the details, the soundtrack. It really builds up the tension on this anime. They're trying to investigate how the curse happened, how to stop, how to survive, and it gets you guessing until the very end of the show who is the dead one. And you're gonna go like, "Whoa," it's really surprising. Yes, it's very surprising because I always thought that it was a certain person, and nope, I was wrong. I think they did it on purpose. They concentrate on that person. Well, I guess in the manga they did, but in the anime, and I know who you're talking. No spoilers. I know who you're talking. And in the anime, they like, they give you hints, but then they move it to somebody else, and they even got you thinking like it's probably the main protagonist. Yeah. Okay, we spoiled it. We spoiled that the protagonist is not the dead one, but it's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now the manga, I like that the manga they go deeper into the character thoughts, feelings, also the secondary characters. Right. We don't see this on the anime. On the anime, they just give us a little flashbacks of some characters, and even in the OVA is not in the manga, right? Uh, don't watch the OVA first. And the manga, I really enjoy that some things happen in the manga didn't happen in the anime. Some people die in the anime, didn't die in the manga. Correct, yeah. Now, what's up that in the manga, uh, there was no fan service. Hear me out. The manga, there is no fan service like in the anime. But the anime, I'm sorry, the manga was a little more comical. Like there were some funny scenes here and there that they were not in the anime. I agree with you. But then, of course, they got the fan service. But every year in the manga, they're beautiful. but fun fact, even though that episode 8, which by the way is supposed to be 6, but they did it on 8, right? It was a fan service episode, but it went back to the mystery, and the dead came back. And right, yeah. And this is one of the things that I really like about the anime. Even though it was daylight, you could see the colors were a little pale, meaning like a reference of death, especially when the first girl died, the umbrella girl. Well, I believe the first one that died is the one in the OVA. Yes, you're right, but you know what I meant. I'm talking about the colors, Otaku. Okay. And there were some spooky scenes in the anime that when you go to the manga, yes, they were also, I believe it was even more disturbing in the manga. I agree with you. Yeah, totally. So both did a great job. Let's talk about the movie. Yes, the movie. Even though the movie began very interesting, it gets very, very slow. And it felt like one of those low budget films, which we have covered here. Low budget, yeah, we have talked about whenever it's a Japanese film festival. But these movies are great, but this one, I believe they wanted to do so more, and they didn't have the money, which it didn't matter. But for example, there were some deaths on daylight, and it didn't work like in the anime. The anime again, they put the dark colors, those pale colors, and them songs, and here the death were creepy in the movie, but it was daylight, so I wasn't scared. So the movie, to me, really fails big time. Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you. Now, let's also talk about they found this cassette, which is left by a student of previous years regarding how to deal with this curse. And first of all, if somebody finds a cassette nowadays, they don't have any ways to play it. But then at the end of the anime, they left the message now in a mini disc. Who has a mini disc nowadays? Not even in school properly. There is a playback. I mean, to play a Oh, good luck with that, guys. If they ever do a second season, which I believe they should do it. Yeah, they should. They have enough material. Now, Shalene says she left a message. Shalene says that her favorite was the manga. Okay. She didn't like the movie neither. But since she saw the movie first, she already knew what was going to happen. So it didn't work out too much for her. Okay. Oh, so sad. Yeah, it's all your fault. To me, I'm between the anime and the manga. Both are great. Yeah. Yeah. Show shot, we didn't find the book. Yeah, the complete set. Yeah, because it's divided like these light novels. What about you? I really, really love the anime. The manga's good, but the anime. Okay. So it's a tie. So
Yeah.
it's up to you guys to decide which one was better. Let us know in the comments. And yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you a LA Knight fan?
Who?
LA Knight. I don't know that for wrestling. No. See you next time. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Stay safe, guys. Bye.